Hi, how are you feeling being here tonight?
Very excited. It's of course it's like, when you build something and this kind of thing grows around it. It's very it's humbling, but I'm also it's been many years of my life, and I feel really good about putting this one to bed.
Well, and I know it has been many years. Talk to us a little bit about what the process kind of looked like a rough outline from start to now. I know that it's been quite a bit of time for you guys developing and working on this and getting it off the ground.
I was originally sent the article in Wired magazine that the story is based on, and I read it, and like I thought for sure I knew what it was, and it's like, oh, it's going to be some sappy, like I'm not going to want to do it. And then I cried like 2 times reading the article, and I think why I cried is what intrigued me about the story. That no, there's actually, it's not sappy. There's of course there are inspirational parts to it, and there's hopeful parts to it, but there's also this just deep-seated reality about just how we look at kids, how kids look at us, and the challenges that they face, and that in fact it's. These things can be overcome. And so I was just really drawn to the material, and we had the pandemic show up in the middle of it, which delayed writing for a year and a half, just waiting, when can we shoot? And then we finally shot. We were in a bubble. I got COVID the last 2 days of shooting. I had to direct from a remote satellite uplink at the Four Seasons in Mexico City. The last 2 days of the movie. It's been a real adventure.
Well, what I really think is fascinating about this film is it's very unique. It's in a league of its own because of the fact that it really, it questions and it kind of challenges, why do we teach what we teach in school? And I'm all about revamping the education system personally to where we're teaching things that are beneficial and very interesting. So what is it like knowing that you're kind of part of that possible conversation for the future?
It's very gratifying because we're intentionally trying to provoke that conversation. Yeah. I mean, that was one of the mandates here is, what are we doing? And I sort of feel like as a filmmaker, I need to be asking that question, or I need to be asking ourselves that question with everything I do. If it doesn't have that piece of what are we doing, then I don't know how the movie's relevant. And to me, that's the relevance. And, the world is changing really fast, and education is 200 years old, this system, at least. And this idea of just like, I'm the authority, going to tell you to memorize and control you, and then education is more about disciplining you and I think it's childcare, versus like, no, I'm going to stand next to you and look out at the world and honor your curiosity and be interested in what you're interested in as just a way to generate that process of learning. I think it's one method. We ought to give it a shot, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for speaking with me. I could go on and on about this with you for hours, but congratulations and thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.